Welcome students. So we are continuing with week 7 and today in our third lecture we'll be learning about present continuous tense and its uses in Maithili. So let's see how it works in Maithili. So we'll begin with what exactly is present continuous tense. Then we'll move on and discuss a conversation that happens between two people. They are talking about learning language at specific institute. Then we'll look at simple verbs with ending roots, and then move on to causative verbs and ending roots. And then finally we'll summarize. So let's start. So what is present continuous tense? The present continuous tense refers to a verb form that tells us an action is still ongoing, not yet completed in the present. So in Maithili, this tense is formed by adding rahal after the main verb, followed by the appropriate auxiliary verb. Now, as we already know, number, whether singular or plural, and gender does not affect the verb form. Honorificity and person does. So let's look at the sentence structure. The sentence structure can be as follows: subject plus verb plus rahal plus auxiliary verb, which has to match in the honorificity and person. The auxiliary verb changes according to person and honorific level of the object wherever applicable. Okay. Conversation at the language institute. So let's look at it. Ramesh, अहाँ की कह रहल छी? Ramesh, what are you doing? हम मैथिली भाषा सीख रहल छी. I am learning Maithili language. अहाँ मैथिली भाषा कतय सीख रहल छी? Where are you learning Maithili? हम भुवनेश्वर में सीख रहल छी. I am learning in Bhubaneswar. So it means he's still learning. कौन संस्था सिखा रहल अछि? Which institute is teaching? पूर्व क्षेत्रीय भाषा केंद्र सिखा रहल अछि. The Eastern Regional Language Center is teaching. रहबाक व्यवस्था कतय अछि? Where is the arrangement for staying? हम छात्रावास में रहि रहल छी. I am staying in the hostel. की अहाँक मित्र सुरेश सेहो मैथिली भाषा सीख रहल अछि? Is your friend Suresh also learning Maithili? नहीं, वो संताली भाषा सीख रहल अछि. No, he is learning संथाली. की ओहो छात्रावास में रहि रहल अछि? Is he also staying in the hostel? हाँ, ओहो छात्रावास में रहि रहल अछि. Yes, he is also staying in the hostel. उड़ीसा के भोजन केहन लागि रहल अछि? How is the food of Odisha? हमरा तऽ नीक लागि रहल अछि, मुदा रमेश के नीक नहि लागि रहल अछि. To me it is good, but to Ramesh it is not feeling good. तखन ओ की करैत अछि? Then what does he do? की करत? जे भेट रहल छै से खाय पड़ि रहल छै. की करत? जे भेट रहल छै से खाय पड़ि रहल छै. What will he do? He has to eat whatever he gets. हम पटियाला में छी. एतय पंजाबी भाषा सीख रहल छी. I am in Patiala. I am learning Punjabi here. वाह, नीक कह रहल छी. Wonderful, you are doing well. So let's look at few vocabulary items that has been used in the conversation. So bhasha, those who are Hindi speakers will know it's language. Chhatravas is hostel. Seekh rahal is learning. So this is the rahal is the continuous marker. Rah rahal, staying. Kate, where. Bhojan, food. Kon, which. Neek, good. Sanstha, institute. Takhan, then. Vyavastha, arrangement. So these are the key vocabulary items. Now let's look at simple verbs with a ending roots. When the main verb root ends in a, the short vowel e is added to the root, followed by rahal and the appropriate auxiliary verb. So the pattern will be something like this. Wherever we have root ending in a, we'll remove a, e will add, so root plus e will become the verb stem, and then plus rahal and auxiliary. So examples of root transformation. So dekh will become dekh, ka will become kai, sun will become sun, jat will become jait. Okay. Let's look at few examples so that it becomes clear. Ram Babu cinema dekh rahal chhe. So Ram Babu is highly honorific, is watching a film. So the auxiliary will tell us the honorificity of the subject. So here Ram Babu is highly honorific. Mohan hunka kissa kah rahal chain. Mohan, non-honorific, is telling him her a story. Raghav hunka jait rahal chatin. Raghav, who is highly honorific, again is massaging him her, who is also high honorific. Let's look at few more examples. Saket okar gap suin rahal chatin. Saket is listening to his her talk. Hum hunka dekh rahal छियै. हम हुनका देख रहल छियै. हम हुनका देख रहल छियै. I am looking at him, her. Hi. So here it is. The auxiliary is agreeing with the object. हुनका. तो हुनका की कह रहल छै. तो हुनका की कह रहल छै. What are you saying to him, her? Okay, so let's look at some few more vocabulary items. So hunka, him, her, we know this. Kissa, tale, story. Jatab, to massage. Okar, his, her. Kahab, to tell, to say. Okra, again him, her, but non-honorific. Now let's look at causative verbs and verbs with a ending roots. So when the main verb is a causative verb or a simple verb whose root ends in a, it is used as is without any modification. So earlier we were adding e. But here we do not add anything. The root remains same. Rahal is added directly because rahal is the continuous marker, so it is added directly after the root verb followed by the appropriate auxiliary verb. So the pattern will be a ending root, which is the stem itself, plus rahal plus auxiliary. No change to the root. Examples of a ending roots. So it will be something like padha, sikha, dekha, suna, ja, kha, ga, and many more. So let's look at few examples. गुरुजी हमरा पढ़ा रहल छथिन. गुरुजी मुझे पढ़ा रहे. The teacher is teaching me. काकी मंजू के गीत सिखा रहल छथिन. Auntie is teaching Manju a song. हमर मित्र हमरा अपन गाम देखा रहल अछि. My friend is showing me his village. नानी बुच्ची के किस्सा सुना रहल छै. Grandmother is telling the child a story. बंठा धान कटा रहल अछि. बंठा धान कटवा रहा है. और बंठा is getting the paddy cut. अहाँ हिनका की बुझा रहल छी. What are you explaining to him, her? Let's take a look at few more examples so that things become clear. तो कते जा रहल छै. Again, notice all these verb forms, they are verb forms they are not changing. तो कते जा रहल छ, where are you going? तो की खा रहल छे, what are you eating? तो again is a non-honorific pronoun. हम दरभंगा जा रहल छी, I am going to Darbhanga. So again, let's look at few vocabulary items. So Guruji is teacher. Suna rahal is, again, suna is to tell, and suna rahal means narrating or telling. It's a continuous form. Hamra is object pronoun, me. Dhan is paddy. Kaki is auntie. Kata rahal again is a continuous form of kata or kite, which is getting cut. Geet is song. Hinka, him, her, honorific, we just saw that. Sikha rahal is again continuous form, teaching. Bujha rahal, explaining. Mitra, friend. Kate, where. Hamar, my. To, you. Gam, village. खा रहल, eating. देखा रहल, showing. जा रहल, going. Okay, so the verb form is not changing. Buchi, little dear girl, children, female children or female child. Bhat, boiled rice. Okay, so now let's summarize what we have learned in this lesson. So we have seen the present continuous tense in Maithili is formed by placing rahal, which is the continuous marker, after the main verb, followed by the appropriate auxiliary verb, which again has to match in person and honorificity with subject, and in some cases object as well, because Maithili has object agreement as well. Okay, then we moved on and looked at a conversation, and then we moved on and looked at verbs with a ending roots, where a is removed and e is attached to the root, and again the rest of the structure remains same, rahal plus auxiliary. A ending roots, at the same time, there is no change made to it, they are kept as it is, and rahal is added directly after it. In both cases, the auxiliary verb agrees with the subject and object in person and honorific level. Note that again, remember that number and gender do not affect the verb form in Maithili. So that will be all for this lecture. In the next lecture, we'll be looking at use of present perfect tense in Maithili. Thank you.